let me know. Oh, hey. What's going on, everyone? I want to see testing if everyone's here. Here we go. Mike, Baseball Collector. How you doing, buddy? I'm going to wait a couple minutes. Reese is on. Picker Jim's on. Hey, Picker Jim. How you guys doing? I'm going to wait a couple minutes. Maybe just a minute to see how many we get on. And then we're going to get the ball rolling here. "24 people watching. That's enough. So, hey, you guys. Welcome to 2021 Hobby Palooza. I want to give a special thanks to Mike, Baseball Collector, and Bench Clear Media for having me on. This is my first year doing this. And I want to introduce my first guest, who's also my partner on Sports Card Talk. You guys might know him. And it's Mike, This Baseball Card Life. Mike, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, Ray. Great to be back with you again.
Yeah. So Mike, I don't know. I'm looking at all the people on here. Yes. I know you're looking at something different, like slides and stuff. So I'm just going to give you a real quick rundown of who's on so far. Dave, Midlife Car Crisis is on. Picker Jim, MP Fox, Raider Nation, She Blinded Me Refractors. Hey, Andy, how you doing?
Yeah.
How you guys doing? Near Mint Musings, Bob Lewis.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys are having fun so far. I feel like I'm at Live Aid in 1985.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking vintage cards, of course. What do? We do vintage cards. And we're going to be going over prices from pre-pandemic to what they reached in February, which was the highest point, and what they are currently. So you're going to see an ebb and flow of we picked out 20 iconic Hall of Fame rookie type cards. So we hope you guys enjoy it. You have any questions? I'm going to be checking out your questions. Mike's going to be like our producer here and showing all the slides and describing the cards and whatnot and going over the prices. And I'm going to be looking at the chat part. And if you guys have any questions for me or Mike, I'll be looking at your questions and monitoring that part. So if we're ready to get started, Mike, nothing but sexy people. Yeah, you got it, Pino. I'm going to give Mike hey, Rick, how you doing? So Mike's got the controls now. And so, welcome to Rayfromphilly. Also, Mike, This Baseball Card Life for Hobby Palooza 2021. Let's get the ball rolling here.
Yep. So I borrowed Ty's little logo here from hobbypalooza.com.
We hope you don't mind.
We hope you don't mind, Ty, but we thought it'd be a good introduction kind of slide to what we're going to talk about today. So the first card we're going to talk about is the Eddie Collins rookie card from the T206 set. If you're familiar with T206, there's a lot of different backs. And I went to psacard.com and just kind of looked which card was had the most copies graded. And it was this Piedmont 350 back. So that's the prices that you're seeing here. The PSA ones, I only saw one sold, and that was January, February, March, April, May 24th of 2020. So that's the only price there for those. But you can see the difference. So you have a lower price in March 17th of 2020, just pre-pandemic, and then that peak in February, and then just a couple days ago, 2 days ago prices.
I mean,
and
it's unreal. Even just from February to now.
Yeah. And these prices I got from the vintagecardprices.com, VCP.
Great site.
Yeah. So that's where all these numbers are coming from. So this is the first one. You just want to really just see the price, low, high, and a little bit down. Today, July 8th, it's not as cheap as, March of last year, but prices are dropping a little bit. So, all right. So that's the first card. The next one is the Stan the Man Musial rookie card.
I love this card.
Yeah. And just looking at these prices and doing, all this show prep, it's like, why didn't I buy this card last March? And you can see why, just the price differences.
And while we're showing these cards, if you guys want to put a quote in there, a message in there, if you have any of these cards, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I want this to be an interactive
we want you guys
live
to
stream.
Talk with us as we're showing all these
different prices. So that's the 48 Stan. And here's the Yogi from the same set. It's really amazing. A PSA 2 was $224 or $5.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it's actually continued to go up, not by much, but I mean, in February, because February was the highest point during the pandemic, highest point ever, really. I mean, the prices were at their all-time highest in February. But this is one card that it didn't go up much, but at least didn't go down. A lot of the other cards went down like 20, 30%, some of them more. But at least the Yogi's going up. This is my bucket list card for the National next year, by the way, in AC.
Yep. All right, next up is the Roy Campanella rookie from 1949. And let's see if baseball collectors just picked up this card, I think, this year. Mike?
Mike picked this up recently. I think not the Dallas show, but very recently.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's another affordable Hall of Fame rookie card for sure. So I just put 3 different grades there, so you can see the kind of the differences. So I like that one a lot. Next is, the definitely iconic Hank Aaron rookie card. So you can see March, the PSA 3, 4s, and 5s. I might have had the 3 and the 5 there backwards. It was a little typo. I think 1724 was the 5.
Mike said, baseball collector said he got the Campy at the Dallas show. Mike, isn't the Dallas show next weekend too, by the way? Isn't that coming up again soon? I think it is. That show was huge, man. The last one I saw the videos of, man. Yeah. That show was booming.
Yeah. So I looks like I flipped some of the prices, but the higher prices are the higher grades.
Right.
And the higher grade, there's less sales. So in February 2021, the PSA 5s of Hank's were, $4,000 up to $44.95. So that was really high. And now they've dropped just a little bit. So there's the Hank. Next is
not to interrupt you, Mike. We want to also tell people that we're going to be doing a giveaway at the end of this show. So you got to stick around for the whole thing. We want you to stick around. We're going to give you guys a question pertaining to what we're showing you or what we showed you so far. So pay attention to what we're showing you and stick around to the end for the giveaway. Sorry, Mike, go ahead.
Yeah. We didn't want to do just like who had 660 homers and someone who could Google faster. You
could Google that in 2 seconds.
Yeah. All right. So now we're into the Sandy Koufax rookie and see the price change there. PSA 3s, 330 moved into crazy prices of $2,230 just in less than a year.
Wow.
Just the crazy increase of that price of that card. It's just incredible. So that's the Sandy. And also this episode will be up on Ray's channel for a long time. So if I go too fast with the numbers, definitely just rewatch this, and just pause it.
Yep.
All right. Next is the Ernie Banks 54. And, $300 or $400 seems like a steal right now for a PSA 3. So definitely low, high, and now just down just a little bit. After that, we've got the Tom Seaver, the PSA 5s, 620, went way up over $1,000 more in February to $1,649, and now it's dropped down to $1,500 area.
Which is still really expensive. And this is my other card that I'm looking for next year in Atlantic City, the Barra rookie and the Tom Seaver.
Yeah. I think the Bear is going to be a little bit more affordable than this one for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Next up is Pete Rose rookie card. And it's still amazing to me how pricey this card is. And so we've got in March, $1,200, February, it jumps more than twice to 3,000 and then drops down to like 2,100 in the fives. You can just see. Yeah, that's great. And yeah, we don't need soccer trivia here today.
I'm getting pretty good at this, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. In case you didn't know, this is the first time that
First time I'm taking the control.
Yeah, Ray's got controls with StreamYard because it's his channel that we're streaming live from.
Hey Don, how you doing?
Awesome. So all right, next is Clemente rookie. So what, $1,175 for a 4, went way to 6,000, and then dropped down to 3,100 right now a couple days ago. So amazing. And I don't know how many people can afford these, $6,000 cards. So I'm sure for my price range, it'd be, authentic 1 or a 2, but yeah.
Andy asked me a question. What grades am I looking for on the Seaver and Bearer? Bearer 2, Seaver probably a 2, maybe a 2.5.
Yep. Yep. All right. Next, we'll go to the Nolan Ryan card. So in March, it was $650, and then it went up to $2,500 in February, and it's dropped down to around $1,600 before. Yeah. Yeah, George's show before this one was really awesome.
George's show was great. Yep.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it with the 60s Topps cards and the 64 stand-ups. So I definitely recommend, if you like our content today, go back and watch their show. I can afford a reprint. Amen,
Dave.
Brother.
Yeah,
Amen,
you
brother.
and me both, man.
All right, so that's Nolan Ryan. We'll keep going. And we got, hey, what's up, Maiko?
What's up, Maiko?
So we got
the GOAT.
The GOAT, Mike Schmidt, the greatest third baseman in all the universe.
He deserves a full screen here. This is the GOAT.
Yeah. Yeah. 240
all bow your heads now and praise the almighty Michael Jack Schmidt.
Yeah, $240 for a collector's grade 7. Isn't that what like a Vlad rookie's going for right now? 240. Yeah. So you know which one I would pick. All right. Yeah. So February we've got $735. So it's like almost tripled, and it's dropped down to $550 now. So all right. So that's Ray's GOAT.
Nice save, rookie.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice Ron say. And John Hilton. Yeah. All right, let's slow down on the comments, Ray, so we can get through the slides here. It's hard to see. It's hard to see the numbers.
Yeah, trying to get this off here.
All right. Next, we'll go with George Brett. Sevens, $111, up to almost 400, and then drop down to 340 range for sevens and eights. The image shown here, you can see the price change there. After that, we got the Henderson rookie. And I just saw on social media today that a PSA 10 is up on eBay right now. If you want to check it out, I'm sure you can.
For a 10?
For a 10, yeah. I think it's the Mitri Young's collection copy. Wow. Yeah. And it doesn't even look as nice as this 9. I'm really surprised that it got a 10. So, but do that after the show. So we've got $100 for an 8. Now it's $675, or was $675, and down to $281, which is still a pretty good price for a collector's grade for Ricky Henderson. We're almost done, guys, with the slides, just to show some great cards. So in March, we had $103 for the Cal, went up to $329, and now it's right around $207 right now for the 8s. After that, the junior rookie card. So 9s were at 84, bumped up to 430, and now down to 203. So, and then we got Mariano Rivera, was 66 for a 9, jumped up to 305, and now is down to 157.
That's an affordable card, Mariano Rivera rookie. Mm-hmm. I feel that's, definitely the first player to get 100% to get in the Hall of Fame. You would think would be a lot more. The all-time saves leader. So that's still pretty affordable, even in definitely a 9.
Yeah, and if you don't like this one, the 93 is a lot better picture. This looks like a J.C. Penney's catalog. So anyways, we'll keep moving. The Derek Jeter, his teammate, was what, 512 in March, went way up to $1,800.
Wow.
Which is when everyone should have sold their cards, I guess, and now down to $852 for an 8. So pretty, or it is iconic card there. All right, let's see what else we got. Got an Albert Pujols, the 2000 Topps Chrome. So it was 110, went to $1,300, down to 826.
That's a tough year with the green borders.
Yeah, you like this one better than what the SP authentic ones that are numbered? Yeah. You like this one better?
Yeah.
Him and Ichiro have a card like that.
Ichiro's on this, yeah. And Miguel, well, no, Miggy is the year before, 2000.
Yep. But I do like his Miggy's Topps card. It's really nice. $50 is a great card. $50 is a great price.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see what else we got. We're going to end with the Trout rookie. So in March it was 367, went crazy to $2,200 in February for a 9, and it's dropped down to 1,250.
Look at that, man.
Range. Yep.
It's that PSA 10 in February was almost $8,000, and now down more than 50%.
Yep. Yeah, and the big question that none of us can answer is: are the prices just going to keep going down to back to the March price, or are we going to, level off with the prices that are going on right now? I mean, we just don't know.
Yeah.
So anyone have amazing. Anyone have any comments in the comments about this topic? Just type it in and we'll read as many as we can.
I know a collector's grade traditionally correlated with the year. 50s a 5, 60s a 6, and so on. I feel like with the price boom, the collector grade is now lower, especially with the big boy cards. That's true. It could be one step lower now. Like I'm doing a Jim Palmer run, and I need a 71 Topps, and I can't get a 7 because anything in the 71 Topps, in the 7 is going to be outrageous. So I'm probably going to go one step lower to to like a 6 or something. We need to get the value back up. It's in our hands. I agree. I absolutely agree with that. I need that card to go back to March too. Don't we all? I would buy 20 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that way we can buy more cards. That's right, Pepino Man.
Yeah, I think Andy's right as well. I don't think it's going to go down pre-pandemic. I mean, but what it was in March was ridiculous. That was not the real prices. I think you're starting to see what it really is now. I think it's corrected itself.
Yep.
So I think that, I agree. Why see vintage? I think that's just the way it's going to go. So there's a list of about 20 cards that we just showed you guys. Just on the prices of what they were last year before the pandemic. And then in February, which was the highest point, it was hey Ed, what's going on? February and March were historic months in the history of this hobby, without a doubt. And I think now, and I think a lot of it has to do also with PSA starting to get caught up with their backlog. So you're seeing a lot more cards going back into the market, that they had millions and millions of cards sitting in backlog. And the backlog was so huge that a lot of those cards now are coming back in the market. So the pop report's going up higher. That's just my thought. So when the pop report is up higher and there's more cards out there and less buyers, it's got nowhere to go but to go lower.
Mhm.
So, I think that's definitely,
Yeah.
yep, definitely.
Yep.
So, did you want to say anything, Mike?
Well, I think we can drop this slide and just have the two of us here for one.
Okay.
And I'm working on the Tony Gwynn run from '83 to 2002, and I noticed just even the 2001 Topps cards are very condition sensitive. So that really, to me, keeps the pop numbers down. So the 9s and the 10s, just to even get into certain modern sets, are really difficult.
Tiny Legend 20, it says the price differences range between buy it now and auctions on eBay, buy in auction and sell as buy it now.
Yeah.
Yep. So, all right, well, we're going to change a little gears here and just go and start talking about one of my favorite things. And I know it's Mike Baseball Collector's favorite thing is PSA set registries. And I'm going to see if I can share my screen with some of the set registries and explain how they work and why I like them so much. They're just, they're crack, really. I mean, PSA set registries are crack for collectors. Yeah. So yeah,
Yep.
it's a fun thing to do. I'm hoping I can get onto the set registries here with so many people, and it's a little bit slower. But the set registries, if you guys aren't familiar with the PSA set registries, they will have a set of cards like I do the 300 Great Baseball Cards of the 20th Century, which is established on a book that I have here, written by Mike Payne, and he's picked out 300 cards. And of course, those cards have to be graded by PSA. They can't be SGC or Beckett or anything like that. So I'm going to see if I can share.
Yeah. MP Fox. Yep.
So if you guys can see this, Mike, can you see the set registry?
Yes, I can.
So this is what all the this is basically all the set registries that I'm in. 72 Kellogg's, Mike Baseball Card, the Mike Baseball Collector created this one, Final Tops issue. First ballot, post-war rookies, 3,000 strikeout club, and here's the one, the infamous one that I was telling you guys about, the 300 Great Baseball Cards by Mike Payne. And if you just click on that, it just shows you what cards, if you hit view checklist, and how basically what is in the set, and it gives a weight on the right hand side. A weight is a value that PSA gave this card here. For example, the Ramley Walter Johnson is a weight of 7. So if you get the card in a certain grade, they do a calculation based on your grade. So if you have a 2, and then the weight of the card, and also based on how many cards you have in the set, will give you a rating. So if you go back to, say, for example, my set, which I'll show you guys in a minute here. Here's the 300 set, and you just click on my name or your name if you're in that particular set, and then it just shows you what your set rating is. Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll go back one more page and show the ranking, and then you can see how they do the rankings. For 300, you got to hit on the set. Here it is. Okay. So right here, they'll show you the percent complete and the GPA weighted. That's what I showed you guys earlier, which is the weight, GPA with top pop bonuses. Calculate all this, and it gives you the set rating. So as you can see here, here's some of the people are rated. Ranked over here, Mike Baseball Collector is 7th. I'm 10th. We were higher than this. Believe it or not, me and Mike were higher in this set years ago. But I guess because between me and Mike really pushing this set over the years, more people have gotten into this set, which I remember when I first started this set, it was like 60 people on there. Now, I mean, I don't even want to guess. I'm guessing a couple hundred people.
Yeah, it's almost at 200. Yeah.
It's almost at 200 people.
Hmm.
So it's grown in popularity over time. Yeah. So answer Reese's question. Yeah, you love using the set registries. I mean, it's not. It's also fun because it does a little friendly competition amongst your friends or amongst other collectors, and it's just and it teaches you about certain cards. Like me and Mike, this baseball card life here, we're talking about this as well. That you know, there's certain cards that I didn't even know about that even existed on the 300 set, but because of that set, it made me learn about that particular card.
Hmm.
Would you agree, Michael? When you're, like
Absolutely.
you do the top 80 of the 80s, um, you know, that, there was cards in here like the Glenn Hubbard card that I didn't even know about and the Dale Murphy negative
Hmm.
until that set registry came out. And
Yeah.
basically, it's just a fun way to it structures your set. It also tells you the value of the cards and it keeps you you learn about so many other different cards because if I think without a set registry, I would be all over the place. Not that I'm not now, but at least I'm a little more
Organized.
structured. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah. I like, I guess as I've quote unquote matured as a collector, I've definitely learned to be more organized and do quality over quantity and not just have hundreds of thousands of cards, but just a few thousand now in binders and graded in a few boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm just really enjoying it that way. And so is my wife, by the way. So we don't have to store, tons and tons of cards everywhere. So
that
I
could
heard.
be vintage baseball card prices. It could be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that upper deck Mantle and Griffey, insane. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit more about this to give you a bigger picture. When you also, for example, I'm going to go on the 300 set and click on my name, and it helps you shop for the cards as well. Some people didn't even know that. Well, how do you know this card's up for sale? Well, PSA is connected to, they have another portion site called Collectors Universe. And right here, this will tell me what cards that I need. And you hit the word on the left, for example, shop, 34 Gaudy Lou Gehrig. Not that I would ever get that. You hit shop, and then it brings up another browser, which I want to see if you guys can see that. Bring that one up in a minute.
Yeah, it's just in a new tab. So you got to do a little change there, but
yep.
Yeah, just what you learn about a certain card, and then it takes you to learn about the whole set, and then
Right.
it's just never ending. So yeah, here's the 6 cards.
Here's the cards that when you clicked on the word shop, it'll show you basically what's up for sale. I'm looking for the Hack Wilson card right now. There's one up for sale according to Collectors Universe. Now, sometimes Collectors Universe won't have all of the cards listed. But at least it gives you a pretty good idea of what is, what's available, what's listed. The 41 Gaudy Melot is something I'm looking for very near future. You click on there, and then it takes you to the link as to who's selling it and what the asking price is for it right now. You can zoom in on it. It's just a really great tool, basically, to really be able to keep organized of your cards and be able to help shop for the cards. How many people that collect PSA slabs do you think utilize the registries, Ray and Mike, more or less now than a few? Oh, I think more now, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Because it's a tool, basically, to help you keep organized your collection. It's a tool to also help with their value of cards if they're going up or go down. It helps you shop for the cards, and it's a fun competitive way. There's so many, I think, advantages to it. It's very, very addicting as well.
Yeah, and I'd like to also add that when you add a PSA card into psacard.com, you can put when you bought it, how much you paid for it also. Mm-hmm. So that way, say 3 to 5 years from now, when you need to sell it or just know what you paid for it, the information's right there.
Yep.
So that's what I like using it for too.
And like I said, when you're trying to find a card, it will also tell you how many is available in the green squared highlighted numbers. But someone was talking about that Griffey Mantle card. Let's go all the way down here. I think it's from the 90s.
Yeah, 90, 94. Yep.
Just to give you an idea, there's 3 available for sale. Let's take a look at what those cards are going for right now. A PSA 8 is going for, they're asking $49,999. Yeah, I'm going to buy that tonight right away.
Yeah, there's just a few variations of that card too.
Yep.
There's one that just has the Mantle autograph, one that just has the Griffey autograph. So I was collecting in 94 and just opening Upper Deck packs like mad, and I never got one. But they were so hard to find.
Yep.
The first one I saw was at an actual show. I think that was the 97 National in Cleveland, which was really awesome.
Wrigley's asking, he enjoys the registry, but does it force you into buying PSA? Well, you have to buy PSA to be in the registry. I mean, you could buy whatever you want, but if you want to be part of the registry, it has to be PSA. But I hear what you're saying. Like if you're getting into the hobby and you want to collect graded cards and you don't care about registries, then buy whatever grading company you want. Buy PSA, buy SGC. And then it doesn't matter. But if you want to be, and I'm not familiar if SGC has a registry.
They do. It's not very well. No, they have a place to look at for pop counts.
Right.
They've been trying to get a registry going for a while, but
SGC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, but some of the other ones, like the 90s, are really tough. I had. This is a cool card, the Jimmy Fox back card.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, not a bad price, neither, $199. You click on shop, and then it takes you to wherever it's being listed for.
Yep.
So that's very cool as well. I mean, it's got so many advantages.
Mm-hmm.
Striker cards. I love the registries. There's a wide range of options to choose from spanning various years, and it gives you a goal to achieve and a good feeling when you accomplish the registry you're building. Right. I look at it the same way. It's like when people are doing a regular, like a regular set, like a 72 top set in a binder. This is still the same thing. It's a set. You're finding certain cards for the set. Now, how they come up with the set, that's a question I get asked to me all the time. It's sometimes a lot of people will want to create a set. Like Mike here. Mike, you've created, and I'll go to that set here. You created this one here. Let me give a bigger screen picture of it. You created the top 80 of the 80s.
Yeah.
And what I mean by creating that is there was a magazine, a Beckett magazine that came out 2 Januaries ago. And, Mike Payne wrote it, who also did the 300 great cards. And here's the set here, the top 100 of, I got to share this, cut that screen.
Flip back and forth. Yep.
Yeah. So let me share that one here. Back to tab and. Okay. So this is the set Mike created. Mike, this baseball card. Like, you have to have at least 5 graded cards as an example, and you submit that to PSA and you request a set to be created. And you requested it based on this list that was in Beckett magazine, right?
Yeah. Yep. And I went to the Chicago show in 2019 and talked to the woman that's in charge of the set registries and said, "Hey, you need to do this." And she was like, 2 thumbs up, and it was created just a couple months later. So, and there's 100 and some people that have started the set already.
Right.
So it's
remember when
really
there was
awesome.
Remember, Mike, when there was only like 5 or 10 of us in there, and we were like, "Look how high we're ranked," and now it's like there's over 100 people in the set. And don't get us wrong, it's not like Mike created these cards to be put into the set. This came from a magazine that
Mike Payne
had this list. So Mike just suggested this to PSA to use that list and create a set registry, just like the 300 Great Baseball Cards book, which I have here, which I'm sure everybody has seen, this one, this book from Mike Payne. So this is a book that Mike Payne wrote many years ago.
1999, I think.
1999. And so that list was just transferred into a set registry. The most popular set registry, that's a good question. I would say probably
post-war rookies for baseball.
Yeah, post-war rookie for sure is extremely popular. I mean, I can go and take a look at that right now. And
yeah, no kidding. Should share his royalties with you. Yep. But he was really awesome. Earlier in the last year, we had him on the show. He was really nice.
Yeah.
To talk about the 300 set. So
I mean, you could take a look at how many people are in these particular sets, just by going to the particular sets, hitting Explore, hitting Baseball,
yep.
and it just kind of tells you right here, how many sets there are. And if you hit like the 300 Great card set is in key cards set, and if you click that, and then it tells you all the types of cards in there, and you can really see how popular which certain ones are. So if we go to the 300 set down, which I think is down below,
it's all the way at the bottom. Yeah, on the right-hand side.
You would think I would know this.
Yeah. 196 for
196 out of 196.
Scroll a little bit more, you'll see the 80s. 157.
157.
So the 80s is catching it just a little bit.
Yeah.
So these Mike's saying that Mickey Mantles and Nolan Ryans are super popular too. So I would definitely agree.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you don't like graded cards, you can use this as a tool just to know what cards, say, Mickey Mantle has for his base cards, and put them in a binder or however you want. So this can be used for more than just buying graded cards.
And James Elite Hunters was asking, which are you closest? For me, believe it or not, probably the post-war rookie, because 300 great cards, there's 300 cards in there, and I think I have 186 in that.
Mm-hmm.
And and in the post-war, there's 108 cards, and I have like a higher percentage of cards completed in that. So rated rookies join in the top 100 cards of the 80s. And John Keating wants a Dellunser set registry. I agree. Greatest pinch hitter of all time. Wesker Griff is a Mantle hater, taking out his aggression. And there's player set registries too. It's not just certain sets from books and magazines. Like I'm doing the Jim Palmer. I just did the Johnny Bench, which is all his Topps cards, and you don't have to do Topps. You can do all of their cards, which it's just too many cards in there. So, but again, just to give you a closer look of all these sets and which is the most popular, Ed Wesker Griff was asking, and of here right now, the MVP 51 to present has 473 people. So I would say for the key card set, that's probably the biggest one right now as far as how many people. 3000 Hit Club has 204. So yeah, it's incredibly addicting. And yeah, you know what, James, I saw that you were doing a Triple Crown type thing, and I was looking to see if there's a set registry for that, and I don't think there is. So what you could do is, to answer your question, is pick out 5 cards that you have that are graded, submit those serial numbers into PSA, and request a new set and call it the Triple Crown set. Now, my question to you is, what kind of card would it have to be from that person who hit the Triple Crown? Would it have to be their rookie card, or would it have to be the year that they hit the Triple Crown? Like, for example, I think Mantle got a Triple Crown in 56. Would it have to be his 56 card? Yaz hit it in 67. Would it have to be his 67 card? or could it be any card from that player? Because a lot of the set registries will do any card, or they'll do a rookie card, or they'll do a certain year of a player did something. So when you would have to request that if you want to have a set created like that, which I think is a fantastic idea, by the way, to create a Triple Crown list. I would probably be all over that as well.
Yeah, but what would you do for Miguel Cabrera, right? Like,
that's what I mean. Like
thousands of cards. Which one would you pick?
If I had to do it, I would do the year that they got the Triple Crown, because it's cheaper than their rookie. So, you know, Mickey Mantle won a Triple Crown. I mean, I'm not going to get his 51 Bowman.
Yeah.
I would get the year, you know, that they hit the Triple Crown.
Mm-hmm.
League leaders from the following Triple Crown years would be nice. Yep. I mean, I don't think there's a Triple Crown list on here. I searched for it the other day after watching a couple of James's videos. I think it should be the year after the stats. Yeah, I mean, you could go that way as well. It's up to whoever wants to create it. So if James wants to create that set registry, it would be really up to him when he requests it through PSA. You know, like anything, you know, you request anything, future Hall of Fame set registry. Well, I just got an email the other day from PSA asking for me to vote on 20 cards that they want to add to the future Hall of Fame set registry. And some people in that chat the other night, I think it was last night, were asking, is Dave Parker's rookie, why wasn't they asking Dave Parker's rookie or Dale Murphy's rookie to be voted on? Well, those cards are already in the set. I forgot to say that last night, that the Dave Parker rookie and the Dale Murphy rookie is already in the future Hall of Fame set registry. So that's why they didn't ask if we wanted to vote on Parker or Murphy. Those guys are already in the set. So that's cool. I forgot about that. But they were asking a lot of questions last night about Ken Boyer, you know, Al Oliver, a lot of great players that they were asking, you know. Yeah, pre-war cards would absolutely be tough. So is anybody in here on set registries as well that they want to share with where they're ranked in that particular set, or what's their favorite set? And if anybody wants to come on and join with us, you know, I could send you the link right now. I'm just copy and paste it into the chat room and get you in. I know James wanted to come on, James. So if you want to come on and chat with us, feel free. You know, we want to have this as a gathering here, so not a problem. Let me. Mike has 97 sets.
Wow. Yeah, I think like 600 or some more cards for his dream set. That
Picker Jim, you got 150, dude.
Wow.
Bobby Gritch, I know Ed is not in the future Hall of Fame set registry, and he wasn't on the voting list, I don't think, last night. Todd Helton is. Todd Helton's rookie is in the future Hall of Fame. Okay, let me.
And Scott Rowland. I know Ed just got that card this year. Yep. Wow. Let's see. At 5:55, we're going to do the giveaway.
Yeah, don't forget.
We can't forget to do that.
And the giveaway is, and we want to thank Mike Baseball Collector, Bench Clear Media. It is a hobby box of 2020 Topps Gypsy Queen. So kudos to those guys. That's an awesome prize. So whoever's going to be the winner will be getting that. A future YouTube Hall of Fame set registry. I don't know. You have to ask Mike Baseball Collector if he wants.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'm doing a Hall of Fame last Topps issue. Mike Baseball Collector created that. We got James on here.
Oh, hello.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey James, how you doing, buddy?
Great.
How's everything?
Good.
I can't hear myself right now because I'm using my mic here. Let me see. Hello, can you hear me now?
We hear you perfect.
All right, now I got you. I got to take my mic off because it does. I can't hear myself with the mic. What's up, guys? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I've noticed that you were asking questions about the Triple Crown, and I was giving you a suggestion or asking you a question like, what card would you want to represent that player? Their rookie card, the year they hit the Triple Crown, or any card from that player? Because there's certain sets in the set registry that you have to be specific on some, and some you don't have to be specific. Like I'm in one called the MLB All-Time Top 50 Home Run Leaders, and you can get any card from that particular player. So
Well,
that's the least expensive way, definitely.
right. I went over that question myself when I wanted to look for the specific key cards, and with a lot of them, I wanted their rookie cards, i.e., like Miggy and Clayton Kershaw. Oh, by the way, it's not just hitters; it's pitchers also.
And that's right, and pitchers. And the three stats, of course, for pitchers are wins, the lowest ERA, and strikeouts.
Right. So, like with Mickey Mantle, I want to get his 56, like what you had just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's players like Rogers Hornsby, which I just did. I have his 1921 card, which is a great card, but he won it in 22 and in 25. I don't even think I'll be able to find one for 25 if I tried.
Okay.
And then you have the older players like John Clarkson and Tim Keefe and players like that, Tip O'Neill, which is old Judge.
Right.
Same thing. I don't know if I could find the specific years they won it. So I just started to just go for the ones I could find, the ones that I liked. With Pedro Martinez, for instance, I'm looking for his autograph card because I think that's pretty sexy to find an autograph of a Pedro Martinez.
Mm-hmm.
I do have his rookie card, 92 card of his, a Bowman, and it's not as sexy. So I figured if I find me a nice autograph, and they usually go for about 150, I'd be happy with him, and that would be my addition. But create a registry, I don't think it could be rookies. I don't think it could be the year. And since it's my personal collection, I'm just collecting what I like, what I like, what makes me feel happy when I see it.
Right. But I think if you create a set registry, how it would have to be is any card from that player. Like even if it's the last year, because, if you want to get Mantle's 56, that's not a cheap card, even in a PSA 1 or 2. I mean, it's in the high hundreds or thousands, So, there's a lot of sets out there, like the 500 home run club set. When I saw that, I'm like, oh, that's great. Thank God it's not the rookie card of, Babe Ruth or anything like that. It's pretty much you can get any card for that set, for that 500 home run club. So, I think if you start a set registry for that, it's got to be like any card from that player just to put into the set registry.
Yeah, and it'll help collectors also have a little fun with it. They might want one card over someone else who might prefer a different card. And with Mickey Mantle, it would help where maybe you pick up the 69 and, you don't have to spend so much to get his 56 or so on and so forth. But, and then some people could just keep it to offense, because some people just like the offensive ones. And then pitching, for me, I just wanted to highlight all players. So that's the way I look at it.
Yeah, and you can have two set registries instead of putting it all together. If you decide to create a PSA set registry, you can do a Triple Crown hitter set registry and Triple Crown pitcher set registry. When I saw that on your video, I was like, I can't believe that's not created, and I didn't even think of that, because I mean, they do silver sluggers, and for every year
3,000 strikeout guys,
3,000 strikeout club, 300 win club. I mean, there's a set registry for everything, but I didn't see Triple Crown, which is, that's huge. That's huge.
I'm doing also one, which I haven't made any videos on, for MVP winners. I'm trying to collect a card of each player on their MVP year. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have collected that. But if you look down the line, if you get into the 40s and 30s of the MVP winners, good luck. Good luck. I've tried to pick up some of the 40s guys like Stan Musial won a few MVPs in his off years that he didn't have a card made for him. Ted Williams, like, just that's a crazy one. So I'm doing mine from the 50s on, and I'm probably about 85 to 90% of the way complete of all the 50s National League and American Leaguers. And I've been having fun with that one. So when I'm like 95% of the way in, I'm probably going to start making videos on that one.
That's awesome. But I thought that was a great idea. Now, what are some of the other projects you're working on besides Triple Crown? Is that the only thing your main focus is right now?
No, well, Mickey Mantle, I'm trying to collect all of his cards. The Triple Crown, the MVP winners is another one. My newest one is I'm trying to make a baseball diamond of every position, and I'm trying to pick up the best looking card for that position. So, for example, Pee Wee Reese's 53 Bowman card, I think is the most beautiful shortstop card there is. And Thurman Munson's catching card.
71.
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to create one for every position. Like for second base, it could be Jackie Robinson's Burke Ross card.
Yeah, where he's diving up for the ball. One. Yeah.
And I just want to eventually frame each card for each position. I actually like a brand new one. The Stadium Club Cal Ripken card at third base. He's sliding into Wade Boggs. And I think that might become my third base one of choice.
Nice.
But that's a collection that I'm gonna work on soon. I need to get the Bowman Pee Wee Reese to get that one really going. And then I was gonna have fun with it. I was gonna ask YouTubers to chime in and give me some examples. Like Don gave me an example for 73 Willie Stargell for first base, and I really like that card now. And outfield is another one. I don't have any clue who would be my outfielders. So I would ask YouTubers to help me out with this one.
Sure, absolutely. I'd be glad to. I couldn't think of one right now off the top of my head, but give me some time to think about that. Absolutely. For the 73 Stargell, is that the panoramic card that's?
Yeah, it looks like Mike Schmidt or someone is trying to beat out a throw to first base, and it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Outfield, now that you think about it, is tough. I mean, catcher's pretty easy. There's a lot of action shots at catcher, first base, and anywhere in the infield. But outfield is, that's pretty tough unless there's like a diving catch, like Jim Edmonds is behind the shoulder catch or something like that.
Right.
Or Willie Mays is behind the shoulder catch, like something. I don't think there is a card out there that looks like that. I'd have to take a look.
There could be many that we're just not paying attention to them as much.
Absolutely.
And people climbing the fence. Like, I'm pretty sure there might be a Ken Griffey where he's climbing the fence. But I'm probably going to have fun with it. Like, once I show on a video a few of the cards that I put together, I'm going to just put it out there. Hey, guys, help me out. I want to know who do you think should be part of the outfield.
Right.
And I want them to be like a good name at least. It doesn't have to be an immortal. But I don't want it to be a scrub just because it has a beautiful picture. I'm going to put it into the collection.
Well, that's a good idea. I know Dave Parker has a couple of cool ones. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Which is that one?
Let me get zoomed in on Mike here.
It's the 94 Upper Deck. So
now you got one right there that I might have to include in the collection. That's a gorgeous one. I like that one.
Yeah, the 10s, it's hard to get a 10 because of the black background on the back, but I submitted this one a couple years ago and got lucky.
Look at
so that's a great one there.
I like that one. That could be one, and it's a huge name.
Mike Trout has a baseball collector was saying Mike Trout has a really nice one. He does from a few years ago. He's making a catch over the fence. That's sweet.
I believe it's 2019, right?
Yeah.
If that's the one.
It could be. Yeah.
And I think Aaron Judge has a rookie one that he looks like he's reaching up for the ball, but it's not so actiony.
Yeah,
it's just a cool looking rookie card.
Exactly.
But I would put it out there for everyone to give me ideas, just like Mike gave me right now. And I really like that one. That might be my center field one of choice.
Yeah, no problem.
Mike, we have to do the giveaway, Mike.
Yeah. So the trivia question is the first card that we showed in the slides at the beginning of this episode, it was the T206 card. Who was it of? And yeah, just the first person that
the first person to answer that question wins the hobby box of 2020 Topps Gypsy Queen. Our first slide we showed at the beginning was a T206 card of a certain player.
Now, I could have answered that, and I'm ruled out. That sucks.
Oh, we got it. Jay Ashy. He did it right here. I'll put his.
I got Tom before that.
Oh, you did? Where?
Oh no, I got Bill. Bill's even. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to go and see.
Holy moly, man!
Let's see. It's Wrigley.
Wrigley. Yeah, I agree, Mike. Yep.
It was.
According to our list here, right after Michael Sassone, the first one to answer is Wrigley Collins. I mean, Wrigley Regular. Sorry, he answered Collins. So, and Wrigley, are you subscribed to the Hobby Palooza site? You have to be registered on the site so they know where to send it. So make sure you're registered on the Hobby Palooza site so that Mike or Ty, whoever. Speaking of Ty's coming up next at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock Central Time.
Yep. The hobbypalooza.com. You can check it out. I think he's with Breaker Culture there. So definitely tune that in like 3 minutes. So
so definitely hang out for that. We hope you guys enjoy this. James, we really appreciate you coming on. And I hope you get that set registry started for Triple Crown. If not, I will.
I'll work on it. I'll work on it with your encouragement.
Okay, cool, man. Thanks again, buddy. And we want to thank everybody. We still got a couple minutes. Anybody else want to chime in, say something? But Jay and Wrigley Regular is the one who won the Hobby Box of 2020 Gypsy Queen. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Another great successful year for Hobby Palooza. I want to thank Mike Baseball Collector, Ty, who's coming on after us from Breaker Culture. And Mike Baseball Card Life, thank you, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
James Elite Hunters, thank you for coming on. Thank you, everybody. This was a lot of fun. I hope to do this again next year. I'm sure I will. Everybody have fun at the National in Chicago this year. Stay safe. Don't go crazy. I feel like I'm all your father out there. I'm an old fart.
Yeah.
So, have a good time and, stay safe and don't go crazy spending money.
Oh, that'll be easy.
I know.
There's thousands and thousands of cards.
James, are you going to the National?
Yes, I am.
Oh, man. And I know Mike's going.
Yeah. I think they're going to have a YouTuber kind of get-together like they did the last time.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully I can meet James there.
Yeah. I'm sure Mike Baseball Collector is going to have a fantastic shindig.
Snoop. What's up, Snoop? Glad to have you back in the community.
Dog.
Yep. I met Snoop. I believe it was Chicago or Cleveland, one of the other.
Yeah. Well, I'll be at Ames. I'll be at AC next year. Aim for AC. It's only an hour ride.
Thank you, Victor. Great to hear from you.
So we still got another minute here.
So
I'm gonna hang on for the last 40 seconds or so. Thanks everyone again. It was a lot of fun. Hope you learned something. We try and showed everybody what the value of all the cards we're going at. Before the pandemic, after the pandemic now. So yeah, Mike Parday. We're going to Mike's house tonight. We're all flying to Texas.
Gonna look in the Beast and have a good time.
And have a good time in the
Beast.
Have
a few beers. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we really appreciate you tuning in. Thanks once again. And stay tuned for Ty from Breaker Culture. See you guys real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.